back, man. ESMR hour. I said I was going to stop taking time off and then took a month off. What are you going to do? We're back, baby. The best in underground music of all genres. We're not selective around here. We just have great talents that come through the stream on a regular basis. I'm your man, Bo, the host with the most, man. I traveled back to the city of Chicago twice in a month. And so I'm tired, man. Traveling, I don't travel much, so I'm tired. Let's start the show with this right here, man. Russia has given a new meaning to the term carrier pigeon. They got these birds that they're strapping with little backpacks, and mind you, this is just on the internet. Now, this one is actually sourced out, United 24, and it also cites the media that this came from. So it looks a little bit more like it's based on something real, but it looks like they built these birds that have backpacks that control their brain regions, and so they can use these birds to blend naturally in the cities to avoid detection, so they can get a lot of information at a very low cost. I'm assuming these backpacks aren't the highest grade technology, only because you're talking about operating at a cheap side of the ledger there. So the technology claims to work with any bird and may expand to species that can deliver a heavier payload or carry a heavier payload, which is crazy. Because if you think about it, like if you could strap a bomb to a horse, you can do a lot of damage like that. So the development does raise questions about the future of what this is called biohybrid technology, because these animals are doing machine-based tasks. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. You look up and you see a little bird with a book bag on, man, you may want to walk faster and get out of Dodge. Let's get to the first song of the night, coming to us by way of the homie Real GIBSON. He started coming through the show not too long ago, maybe like 3-4 months ago. It may be longer than that, but I think it's fairly recent. Let's jump into this right now. Real GIBSON. This is the Jocelyn Flores remix. Let's check it out.
Go through the shit. I don't wanna know where we go when we split. I don't wanna blow my brains cause I'm bitch. Hoping my body rolled up in a ditch. Found a nobody, feeling melancholy, popping molly till you.
I don't know if this is like an acapella verse that you put over this lovely instrumental. The instrumental is lovely. That's beautiful. I was already like, I need to rap on this. But I don't know if this is like an acapella verse from an industry rap or if this is you. I don't like it though because the styles don't mesh. You don't necessarily have to rap soft on this, but you can't rap like a full-throated bull. We gotta pull it back. It's like Project Pat Memphis-ish to me, and it's just a little too heavy. The timbre of the voice is just too heavy for how heavenly the background is.
Go through the shit. I don't wanna know where we go when we split. I don't wanna blow my brains cause I'm bitch. Hoping my body rolled up in a ditch. Found a nobody, feeling melancholy, popping molly till you feel jolly. Probably didn't have nobody, never had a friend, always just a homebody. Car his hand cause he's so high, doing all these drugs so it's so nah. Living on the edge till he meets God. Just wishing that his words will live on, but they never do. Hang himself, he need a bullet too. Crash his car until he know he through. Really need things just to end his life.
Yeah, this feels like this needs a Suicide Boys type beat. It's two ends of the spectrum that they shouldn't really have much to do with each other. I'm all for artistic expression and really taking some liberties, doing some stuff that people wouldn't expect. But to me, this is too much. It's like, are you that upset? Are you that angry? If so, we gotta have a backdrop that fits that.
Wanted it forever, never thought it twice. Had it sweet, so it was always nice. So I never thought it would have been, but it's hard crushing and it's so gapping. That's why I'm saying stay rapping.
Yeah, it's not good.
Going through some shit, but no one asked it. The ones who throw it out, bring it back in. The
Shout
ones
out to Bruce in the film.
who
What up, boy?
hate themselves say bad shit. Bad shit.
Yeah, it doesn't fit, man. If you're gonna craft a track, even if you're not the artist on the track and you're producing something, I don't think that you can just slap two things that are opposite end of the spectrum together and just have them work. There's got to be some strings that flow. There's got to be some connective tissue, and for me, there was no connective tissue on that one. So, we need that a little bit more, I think, to really make that track work. I didn't like that. I'd probably go 60. I also couldn't hear the acapella. The verse that was put on that was mixed poorly, so it sounded like a dog barking, more than a rapper, and there's a certain aspect of gravelly. DMX is who you think of immediately when you think of a dog on a record. But like, we could always hear DMX, you know what I mean? So I don't think the delivery is a problem. It's a problem if it's mixed poorly. Let's keep things rolling and get into this next one. OG Spice started coming through the show about... I've been inconsistent on doing shows week to week. I would like to say I'm going to change my ways, but I don't want to be one of those people that say things and then don't stick to what they say. But that is in the future. That's the goal. It's always the goal, I think, but life is life. So anyway, OG Spice has a Neo City site, and I was giving him a hard time last time I was on the stream because I'm like, bro, Neo Cities? Neo Cities? It's like 2000. It's like that's crazy. Ash is in the building. We'll get you popping right after this, Ash. Yeah, it's nuts. So, but I say all that to say he's a fantastic storyteller. The level of storytelling in his work has just been a joy to listen to. He's got more of an old school sound. He's not your current. He's not gonna be your nephew's favorite joint. He's not gonna be your little cousin's favorite artist. But shouts to the homie Fly. What's up with you, bro? He's not gonna be the guy that you're going to necessarily go to for a modern take on music. But the homie is a great storyteller. He raps well. This is I Love Thanksgiving in New York. This is OG Spice.
Yeah. Remember those Thanksgivings in the city?
Yak got an album dropping.
Different.
Yak season is coming.
This one's for my family, for my block, for New York. Yeah. Huh. Woke up to the smell of mama's cooking in the kitchen. Windows foggy from the heat. Outside the snow was glistening. Pops watching football, yelling at the television. Little cousins on the floor with Charlie Brown tradition. Snoopy in the gang serving up that popcorn feast.
See, if you listening, I talked about the storytelling. He's already starting telling you the story of his Thanksgiving, and he really puts it together well. I think it's super dope how he's able to really paint these pictures for you. Check this out.
Block for New York. Yeah. Huh. Woke up to the smell of mama's cooking in the kitchen. Windows foggy from the heat. Outside the snow was glistening. Pops watching football, yelling at the television. Little cousins on the floor with Charlie Brown tradition. Snoopy in the gang serving up that popcorn feast.
Snoopy in the gang.
At least grandma's secret recipe passed down through the years.
Hey, Demi, what up, bro?
Bundled up at dawn to catch a spot on 34th. Holding cups of cocoa, feeling like it's worth the frozen toes and fingers just to see those balloons. Kermit, Snoopy, Spider-Man floating to the tunes. I love Thanksgiving in New York, where memories are made and stories are told. I love Thanksgiving in New York. Family gatherings never grow old. From Herald Square to my front door, these moments.
Hey, you need to sell this to the Hallmark Channel, my boy. You gotta sell this to the good white folks over at Hallmark, man. They gonna give you a check for this. Like, this has definitely got some commercial appeal, man.
I'll cherish forevermore. I love Thanksgiving in New York. New York. Macy's parade, marching down the avenue. Drum lines beating rhythms, dancers coming through. Confetti falling like autumn leaves in view. The city's energy, there's nothing like it's true. Back at the apartment, table set with care, mismatched chairs for everyone. Somehow we all fit there. Uncle telling stories that we've all heard before, but we laugh like it's the first time. That's what family's for. Sweet potato pie with marshmallows on top.
Yeah, facts. A Coast commercial. Facts.
Cranberry sauce still shaped like the can. Mom's stuffing recipe, best in all the land. Times were simpler then, before the phones and screens. When connection meant presence, you know what I mean.
Ooh, that's a bar. Connections meant presence.
Carrying side dishes with pride.
That's hard.
The city skyline twinkling as they turn the night. After dinner walks through Central Park, digesting slow, watching skaters at the rink, their faces all aglow. The city has a heartbeat that's different on this day. A collective pause of gratitude with Black Friday's fray. Charlie Brown on TV later, tradition never dies. Fighting sleep with heavy eyelids, bellies full of potties. New York Thanksgiving shaped who I came to be. The concrete jungle's holiday.
Yeah, I like this one, man.
Thanksgiving in New York, where memories
It's a vibe.
stories are told. I love Thanksgiving in New York. Family gatherings never grow old. From Herald Square to my front door, these moments I'll cherish forevermore. I love Thanksgiving in New York. New York.
OG Spice right here.
Far and near to New York.
Thanksgiving in New York.
No matter where life.
We got Ash on deck.
Find my way.
We got Yaktown on deck. We'll be getting to those right now.
I love Thanksgiving in New York.
Yeah, that's a beautiful song, man. Love Thanksgiving in New York. No, man, you gotta appreciate the fun in that. You know, it really does take you to a certain feeling. Again, OG, I'm gonna keep telling you the same thing I've been telling you. The storytelling is immaculate. I thought, you know, the singer on the hook made me laugh because I'm like, I don't know that they're a strong singer. I feel like, but it was perfect for the song though. Like it fit. I didn't feel like we had a supreme vocalist in our mix with that one, but I also was like, oh, but it matches the kind of essence of the track. Definitely could be sold to Kohl's, JCPenney. Whoever made that comment was quite astute because that's very true. We got some Ash coming at you. We got some Yaktown. I'm gonna give that a score. I'm gonna go 91 on that one. I really liked it a lot. It's got replay value for me. I mean, if you're driving down the street, and again, that's one of them joints I can listen to with my kids. You know, I'm big on songs that I don't have to feel uncomfortable. When you have kids and they start getting older and you're in the car with them and you hear certain stuff on the radio, you be like, ugh. You're like, or just be like, you just be uncomfortable. Even if they don't know what it means, it just makes you, at least I'll speak for myself, it makes me uncomfortable. So when there's music that I can just kind of like put on and not have to fear that, I really appreciate that. So going 91 for the homie OG Spice. That was a good one, man. I'm going to drop his Neo City. My boy, you got to update this. I'm going to drop his Neo City's website. On the same token, I guess it's probably free. So, you know, it works well. Dropping the Neo Cities. Times Square neighborhood B-roll. That's fantastic. Big shouts to OG Spice. Let's get into one right now from the homie Ash. Then we'll jump into one from the homie Yaktown. Yaktown's got an album dropping, so I got to tell you, I'm thrilled about that. Let's start with Scoreboard. Drees is on this. So Drees is a fantastic young man. I like that dude. Drees right here. Scoreboard, our boy Ash. Welcome back, bro.
Scoreboard!
Scoreboard!
Oh, what happened to your friend? I know that guy. I killed him. He cried like a bitch.
I like that. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Nigga tryna rap like he know some. I know a bitch line, you in the polo. Double back cat, ass slipping the nuggle. Fuck it and leave her, she's chatting in Soho. Shout out my IG, I just want a promo. Up a little Drake and we shoot for the logo. No bitch, I love you, I told you this. You don't listen, eat a lasagna, cut what you sipping.
All right, let me sit up. Hold on, I gotta sit up straight for this one. All right, let me make sure I'm paying attention. You got my attention, sir. Let's bring it from the top.
Nigga tryna rap like he know some. I know a bitch line, you in the polo. Double back cat, ass slipping the nuggle. Fuck it and leave her, she's chatting in Soho. Shout out my IG, I just want a promo. Up a little Drake and we shoot for the logo. No bitch, I love you.
From the logo.
Eat a lasagna, double cup, what you sipping. Rerock the re-up, the fuck out the kitchen, spill crack on my jersey. Got the pippin', don't want them white bitches, got beat by the rhythm. They beat by the
Oh, why don't we get more of that one?
It came with a dick. I don't give a fuck, I ain't running from shit. Y'all niggas stay talking like y'all from the city. Stop capping, these niggas lying like a bitch. Racks in my pocket, you know that they feel. Just roll me a wood, about to pop me a pill. Spinning fat misses, I've been on the drill. These niggas is acting like.
Now, this should be a good question for the chat. I wish you hadn't changed it so soon, because I caught the energy of it, and you was rapping your ass off. I didn't feel like that was a moment to change the vibe. It was almost like if I'd have been at the club dancing, I'd have been mad as hell if that would have changed right there, because I felt like you had something, like you had my attention. You know what I mean? What did y'all think about that abrupt change up right there?
Bitches got beat by the rhythm. They beat by the.
No more bars for it. I was done.
Block 43 and it came with a dick. I don't give a fuck, I ain't running from shit. Y'all niggas stay talking like y'all from the city. Stop capping, these niggas lying like a bitch. Racks in my pocket, you know that they feel. Just roll me a wood, about to pop me a pill. Spinning fat misses, I've been on the drill. These niggas is acting like they real. My niggas real hoopers, I swear you don't want it. Offense or defense, you know that we on it. He stay telling lies like my nigga.
Offense or defense?
To me, I'ma get it off. Call my nigga up, then we gon' ship it out. What you need? A pill, a brick, a dog? We got it. Niggas tryna be us, just stop it. I'll be on live and I know that they watching. How you gonna try but ain't making no profit? Y'all watching my nigga.
You say I be on live while I know the Jake's watching? I said, I don't care if you're looking at me. I don't care.
Don't ship it out. What you need? A pill, a brick, a dog? We got it. Niggas tryna be us, just stop it. I'll be on live and I know that they watching. How you gonna try but ain't making no profit? Y'all watching my nigga, y'all lost it. We can lock it out or we can start shooting. Don't matter to us. All my niggas, we ruthless. Hop out the car like nigga, let's do it. All they do is just talking, don't do shit. Call them up, tell them let's get the hooping. Niggas probably still
let's get the hooping.
Bitch.
Little Ash right there. Welcome back, Ash. Scoreboard. Drees. The first half of that was insanity, bro. You were cooking. You was hot as fish grease on the beginning of that. I think you should have just stayed with the first joint a little longer. But you was smoking. I mean, the whole thing, I caught the vibe of the second half too, but you really had me on some like crime mob nuck if your butt kind of feelings. Like, oh, now I gotta go outside and do something. You know, you had me on that type of time right when the track started, and then it was kind of like, where'd that energy go? It kind of fell off too quickly for me. Yak, did you send me some songs, my boy? Or maybe you sent them like, oh, there they go. Oh, okay. Oh, I got one from the homie OG AMG too, my boy. That's what's up. Let's get into this. We got one from Yak, then we'll play another from Ash, then we'll play another one from Yak. We're gonna go back and forth like a tit for tat real quick. Let's get the boy Yak on the screen. I can't wait to hear what that album sounds. So Yak, have I heard every song on that joint? And if so, that's not a problem. I'd love to revisit some of those because they're brilliant. But you gotta remind me. Trials and Tribulations right here, the homie Yak. Gotta download it. Oh no, I don't. It's on here we go.
Yeah.
I got you, Demi.
Whoa. Trials and tribulations. You back at it again. It's been a ride. Yeah, Tom. Yeah. Thinking back to my old life. Trying to climb mountains too steep because I lack.
Hey, Gabe is keeping me active. Let me move my. No, I'm not gonna do that. Gabe is keeping me honest. That's hard to score, man. I'd probably go 86. I really lost some steam when the track changed like that. I was on 95, 96, 97, and you pulled me down from the sky. You know, I was flying. So I'm gonna go 86. All right, all you Yak, my bad, dog.
Whoa.
What up, son? How you doing, bro?
Back at it again. It's been a ride. Yeah, Tom. Yeah. Thinking back to my old life. Trying to climb mountains too steep because I lack the height. Eating every
I lack the height.
Seize my appetite, flesh was steady starving. God was trying to save me, but still was ducking and dodging. Steady seeking answers, couldn't recognize my problems. Anger on the surface, on my trauma as a toddler. People pleased and was the only child I couldn't foster. Didn't love myself, trying to make it on the roster. A young king, born and raised in the yeah, with so appetite. Thinking back to my old life, trying to climb mountains too steep because I lack the height. Eating every scrap that I can find and see.
Eating every scrap that I can find.
God was trying to save me, but still was ducking and dodging. Steady seeking answers, couldn't recognize my problems. Anger on the surface, on my trauma as a toddler. People pleased and was the only child I could.
Said anger on the surface from my trauma as a toddler. That's something you don't hear a lot.
Foster, didn't love myself, trying to make it on the roster.
Hey, have you gone through therapy yet? That sounds like a therapy bar. That sounds like a bar you get revealed to you, not one that you come up with, but maybe, I don't know. That's fantastic.
Young king, born and raised in the yeah, was so driven and I was curious to point out the facts. Real proud of my skin, not ashamed to be black. And when it came to being great, it wasn't room for the slack. Been in church since I was born, God knew me, but did I know him? 4 feet, low cut and skinny, I'm talking Slim Jim.
Slim Jim.
And if I'm supposed to be him, like who am I? Why did God make me half hood and half dignified? Why I have to lose so many times to get the bigger prize? Why I had to entertain them so they see my enterprise? Push it through my stronger life is wasn't too small. I'm just walking in a different.
He said I had to entertain them so they see my enterprise. My enterprise. That's double entendre. That was nice. That was a bar. Ugh.
To get the bigger prize. Why I had to entertain them so they see my enterprise. Push it through my pain and make me stronger. Life is exercise. Wasn't too small. I'm just walking in a different size. My flaws heavy, this raw energy all in me. Was sinning and lost, winning for false grinning. Was in the world with shots, pinning and sports betting. Losing the lust, my flesh constantly forfeiting. Caught in the loop, shooting threes for the devil. With God, I lowered the hoop. Was laying down with my life. Order for truth. Started writing and I realized I had a voice in the youth. Him was my wooden staff and ministry was the proof. My evidence manifested a revelation of proof. My people taking the shots, they were the ones who shoot. I pray I make it to heaven. This world is giving the boot. Trials and tribulations, but my head it kept it pushing was my open statement. Finding stress off every plate that I saw at the banquets. The Christ is my eternal payments. Blessings working on the 5, spirit on vacation. I can't stay in this too long, I gotta keep it patient. Trials and tribulations, flesh working on the 5, spirit on vacation. Tribulations. We used to be in the world so.
Is this the intro? This needs to be an intro. This sounds like an intro. Hey, Demi, I don't have your track, bro. I'm looking for it right now. I got the email. I think you forgot to attach it, though.
I'm just writing this as my thesis. Plus is working on the 5, spirit on vacation.
Yeah, I like that, man. I like that.
I walk for miles, Lord. And tribulations, trials, tribulations. Going through trials. I walk for miles, trials and tribulations.
Yeah, that's a good track, man. That's gotta be the intro, man. That's gotta be the intro. It's gotta be the intro. That's fire. I really like the track. I'm gonna go 95. And the reason I'm so high on it is because there's not a, and I'm gonna just be honest, I'm gonna just be completely candid. There's not a lot of people like I pray every night. I do. I ain't been to church probably since I was like 16. I mean, unless you're talking about funerals, unfortunately. I kind of have separated myself from the church, mainly because it's on Sunday. I could probably go to a different day of the week, but there's not a lot of there's not a lot people could do to probably move me toward religion, like, because I see the phoniness and I see a lot of that stuff. So maybe that's my own thing to conquer. But the point I'm making is, when you rap because you're such a good rapper, it makes me be like, if he was performing at a church, I might have to go. You know what I mean? Like you got the kind of talent, in my opinion. Like, if I just heard you on the street rapping or whatever, I would want to go where you were at. Like, oh, this dude is cold. Let me go check him out. You know, so So that's a big credit I give you. And I hear that, but I also hear really dope styles and really dope. Just the way you know how to lay shit down is like a rapper. You know, I've never heard a gospel rapper or a Christian based rapper who was actually a dope rapper. Maybe I don't look around for that. Maybe that's part of it. But anyway, I say all that to say I'm really impressed with it. You are a very, very strong rapper, and you're able to weave the elements of your own life, you know, into your testimony, and it's dope. You know, it's not just blank platitudes. Like you clearly struggled. Like the thing where you said, what you say, dealing with pain that I got as a toddler. You said something to that effect. You said it way slicker than that. But I'm like, oh, that's a bar that you actually have to go through life to get. You don't get that bar like, I mean, maybe, you know, you got a real sick pin game, but most people aren't going to be able to verbalize something like that unless they went through it. So I'm going 95. I thought it was cold, man. We're waiting on a Demi song, and I just got that. So we'll get the Demi cracking. I got Suave, then I got to get back to Ash, then I got another Yak. The list has been growing as we go here, but I'm going to move through them quickly so you guys can go enjoy your Saturday nights. I appreciate you spending some time with your boy. I'm going to download this one from Demi. At least I'm going to make an attempt to. Oh, download it. Cool. Let's get this Demigod Status. Long return. I know you've been working on music. I appreciate you always sending me the invites to all the open mics. If I ever have a moment where I'm not in tow with the child, I will get out to one of them because I really do appreciate the invites. You be all across the valley doing things. Big thanks popping. This is Jack of all trades, Dust, the homie Demigod Status.
You are in the scene of manifesting skills. A rare combination. Would you care to join my following? No, sir. I do not follow.
Jack of all trades, but a master of one. I got an automatic mouth that just kills with a drum. I'm an obelisk, I tower over all of the astronomers, reading all the stars, plotting on my downfall. It's a call that just bears no fruit. Still embracing my youth. That's
You saying some things to it. I'm missing it. I'm reading the comments in the chat, and I'm like, oh, hold on. I need to.
Combination. Would you care to join my following? No, sir. I do not follow.
Jack of all trades, but a master of one. I got an automatic mouth that just kills with a drum. Obelisk, I tower over all of the astronomers, reading all the stars.
You said I'm a arbalist? What is that? I'm a what? A arbalist?
Master of one. I got an automatic mouth that just kills with a drum. I'm an obelisk, I tower over.
An obelisk. Got it.
Reading all the stars, plotting on my downfall. It's a call that just bears no fruits. Still embracing my youth. Desecrating all the villains on my hit list. A misfit, I'm crossing out the ones I leave dead. It's a must. If I gotta stay on moral cheap breads, wrecking my potential with a.
I say this with the utmost respect, Demi. When you rap, I haven't listened to your tracks in a minute, which is a mistake on my part. But you kind of remind me of like a Wu-Tang Fred Durst. Like if Wu-Tang and Fred Durst came together and made a band, you would be the lead singer of it.
Crossing out the ones I leave dead. It's a must. If I gotta stay on moral cheap breads, wrecking my potential with a silly notion that I gotta stay with a crew with no motion. It's a sin, holding myself back from the wind so I can sit with fake friends in a novelty grid while they take turns stabbing on my back in the dim. It's not a thing they do in life, it's the darkness that stings. They think they're killing the kid, but honestly it's just a setback. I'm licking all my wounds, making sure that I can get back. Revenge ain't the style, but
You said I'm licking on my wounds, making sure that I can get back.
with fake friends in a novelty grid while they take turns stabbing on my back in the dim. It's not a thing they do in life, it's the darkness that stings. They think they're killing the kid, but honestly it's just a setback. I'm licking all my wounds, making sure that I can get back. Revenge ain't the style, but retribution's a start. Paying back all the
He said revenge ain't the style, but retribution's a start. He said my style ain't revenge, but retribution's gonna happen.
sure that I can get back. Revenge ain't the style, but retribution's a start. Paying back all the dues that started snuffing my spark. Underground ain't just the unheard. In my case, it's that motivation that I had for 2 years on a vacation. Same station, making no stops, but idle hands trapped in my hell, sitting on a power meant for gauntlets.
The hardest choices require the strong.
He said sitting on a power that's meant for gauntlets.
Sitting on a power meant for gauntlets.
The hardest choices require the strong.
He said he's got the infinity gauntlet. Demigod status right there. Jack of all trades, Dust.
A rare combination. Would you
Yeah, it's definitely got that kind of vibe of I don't know. I hear a lot of Fred Durst, but it feels Wu-Tangish on the beats. I know your boy Dogface makes a lot of your beats, and I feel like it has some of that metal, but it also like the new metal kind of sound. But then there's a Wu-Tang element of like this Shaolin kind of karate vibe in there. I liked it personally. I think you listen to that on the way to, like, if I lived in it feels New York City is what I'm trying to say. Like if I'm going to the subway, you know, it definitely feels like the music that someone that could fight would listen to. Like that's the kind of music I feel like somebody that is down to cause a problem would listen to. You know, because it's definitely got like the Wu-Tang, the out there kind of comparison. You said something about like I'm mapping out the stars that are plotting for my downfall. Like to me, that's a Wu-Tang kind of line to me. So it's got that element, and I feel like the dudes that listen to Wu-Tang were like smart and could fight. So it gives me that like that's why it's like the Shaolin, because those monks and those karate masters were intelligent and they beat the hell out of you. So it has all of those elements. I get all of that from it. So I really appreciate it. Maybe not as much replay value if I'm being, you know, completely content. And I do judge songs off of that too, but I like it. I would probably go 84, 85. You know, it would be one. It wouldn't be as skippable on a project. I would listen to it. I don't know that I would necessarily circle back to pick it out. Still a dope track though. Drop your scores right there. For the homie Demi guy. I think y'all gave a lot of great feedback. I appreciate it. You know, one thing always great about having Song in the building when we do reviews is he's very, very thorough about giving good feedback a lot of times that I miss. Shout out to Dust Vibes for the beat. Oh, big shout out to Dust Vibes. Rehash Relapse coming out. Definitely fight music. I didn't want to just say fight music because I felt like that's not fair. You know, like, yo, you ain't gotta just label my song this or that. But like, it gives me the vibe. I see a young black dude on a train with hands. You know what I mean? Listening to it and like being ready for whatever's coming. That's the visual it gives me when I hear that. It had I said Subway. It had a Subway-esque kind of feel to it where you're like, you know, yo, somebody can get kicked in the head if they need to. We got Suave coming up. We got another Ass Joint coming up. We got another Yak Town coming up. Glad to have y'all in. Nice to be here tonight. You know, life has been lifing, but you know, we bob and weave, baby. Ain't nothing. Something comes up, you knock it out and keep moving. Modern Culture, our boy, Can't Decide. K Suave. How you doing? How's the baby, man? It's a new father. I love seeing y'all young folks have your first kids, and I love it, man. I love it, love it, love it. Big shout out to homie K Suave.
Can't decide why. Can't decide if I'm him. You can't decide if you wanna make time for the limelight, so it dim. And I just wanna figure out your ways. I just wanna figure out the days I'm in. Girl, say you love me.
Now I know this is already Suave. The instrumental is drowning you out a little bit over the main vocal, where you just have kind of the singing vocal and not the layering. The beat is winning there.
Can't decide if I'm him. You can't decide if you wanna make time for the limelight, so it dim. And I just wanna figure out your ways. I just wanna figure out the days I'm in. Girl, say you love me, you be mine for life. Why? I swear the world would fail if I ain't asked twice. Fall in love with me, yeah. Fall in love with a G, yeah. I can't decide why. Tell me why, tell me how, tell me what you do, what you wanna be now. Yeah, running out of time, hit a line, goddamn, going over speed now. Ain't begging on your knees, I don't need to plead, I just need you to see now. I be the one that you call on, I be the one that you follow. Said you like my melody flow, too many of them, yeah I know. I just want blow down a tree with a bow, rather than.
Yeah, I'm not saying I can't hear him. I'm just saying there's a lot of swelling that's going on. And like that's more of what I hear, but you know, we listening over different things and whatnot.
Keeping it P with a hoe. Said that let me say hell no. I just rather count a bankroll. You just rather take things slow.
Cause what I would say to you, Song, is what is he talking about then? If not one word is unintelligible, what is the song about? Because I think I understand, but I couldn't hear a lot of what he was actually talking about. I can hear the hood, can't decide, I can hear all that, but what else is he saying?
How about silence? Give me your body like say you love me, I know, and I can't decide. You can't decide if I'm him. No, you can't decide if you wanna make time for the limelight. So with them, open your head, open your eyes, open your mind. You know that I'm him. Now I just wanna figure out your ways. I just wanna figure out these days of me. Say you love me, you be my for life, If I ain't asked twice, here you go. Fall in love with me, yeah. Fall in love with a G, yeah. Suave.
So I don't think, for me, I don't think I like the beat. I think that's part of it. I like actually so I was able to decipher a lot of what the song was about, but I was trying to get the details in between, and that's what I wasn't able to get because of the mix for me. Because I did hear you talk about you can't decide if you want to make time for the limelight. You can't decide. I think you were talking about a chick at one point, and she can't decide kind of what she wants it to be, or you guys can't decide. So I like thematically, I enjoy what you did there, because it's one of them things where as you age in life, you know, you definitely come upon these situations and these things where it's like, do I want to be this guy? Do I want to be that guy? Do I want to be family guy? Do I want to be rapper guy? Do I want to be, do I want to be player guy? Do I still want to try to play sports? You know what I mean? You got all these different, things you're trying to figure out. So I love the content. The beat for me was just like, I don't know, it felt like Mr. Rogers reading the story. It was, I don't know. It didn't offer up enough. You know, you do a very strong job of what song says is like using your voice as the instrument. Your songs are always are great because of that. But for me, I'm like, when you have a beat that like accentuates that, it's legendary. When you have a beat that does it, it leaves me going, all right, not bad. So I'm at like an 80 with it. It didn't blow me away. The vaporwave, yeah, I'm not into that vaporwave. I know what you're talking about. I'm not really into that. That's not really so. Different strokes for different folks. 90s, so feels like I'm in space. Yeah. That's yes. That's accurate. Made my ears feel nice. I like that. I like that as a description of how you felt about the song. I like that a lot, actually. It made my ears feel fuzzy. Let's get to this next one. We got Ash on deck right now, and then we got the homie Yaktown. So tell us about this project, Yak. You got a few people watching right now that will probably tune in to check it out. Tell us about the project. And what it offers. You know, I think we've heard some of it, but I'd love to know about the recording process. Any of those little details you want to share, because I'd love to know more. Let's get the homie Ash on the screen. Oh, I'm not in the right spot. Apologies, my good folks. And while I do this, Yak can tell us his story. Tell us the story of the album. Now, is this the first project that you're putting out, Yak? Do you have other projects out that have like EPs or anything like that? The name of this song from Ash is "I'm a Bitch," says Bree. That's the name of the song. Let's check it out.
Stacking hard, fool. She's talking breaking bags. Bitch, we had Lululemon. She done lost her damn mind, so I'm caught in sipping. I'ma turn a brick dry till this bitch is finished. Now she want red wine, I'm on Moscato, baby. I just ate another
Moscato, baby.
I just ate another Xan and hit the bottle, baby. Man, it's cash out and check out. I'm crashed out, I'm cashing. I can't trust nobody that she did. Fuck you cashing out, I'm cashing in. $40,000 in some months, that was back then. Shawty, I'm too paranoid. Peeking out the window with my fire every time I hear a noise. Baby, I just spent some thousands on these guns that you don't care for. But you like the diamond when it hit, I'm at the Clearport. She don't do no Uber, gave a ride to the airport. Back straight to Charlotte then. Back straight to Charlotte then. Back straight with partner then, you got it all. Man, this feel like rookie year, I'm tripping, dawg. I just brushed a brick of raw. How you made
said this feel like rookie year?
Tell me I'm falling off. Please tell me I'm falling off.
You said this feels like rookie year? I like that. That's a good feeling. Rookie year, starting over.
Back straight to Charlotte then. Back straight to Charlotte then. Back straight with partner then, you got it all. Man, This feel like rookie, yeah, I'm tripping, dog. I just brushed a brick of raw. How you made this shit so far? Please tell me I'm falling off. Please tell me I'm falling off. Please tell me I'm falling off. Like how the fuck I love you, don't know your favorite color. And that's why you just talking Breakfast bag. Bitch, we had Lululemon. Sitting lost a damn mind, so I'm caught in sipping. I'ma turn the brick dry till this bitch is finished. Now she want red wine, I'm on Moscato, baby. I just ate another Xan and hit the bottle, baby. I just ate another Xan and hit the bottle, baby.
This one isn't bad. This one is an easy vibe. It's easy to listen to. But I'm gonna challenge you a little bit, Ash, because like you've been talking about Xans and hitting bottles since I've known you. Also, I was looking at your profile picture. Me and you could be cousins. But you've been rapping about that same subject matter for literally 5 years. Cause you started coming to the stream like not long after I started, maybe 3 years. I need something new from you, man. I mean, you've given me all the drug female gun raps that you could possibly ever give me. And the majority of them have been excellent. If you were a basketball player, you'd probably put up 25 and 10 rebounds a night. I mean, you would be a guy you'd want to base your franchise around. But now I need you to get a 3-point shot. Now I need you to step out toward the 3-point line and put some jumpers up. Because versatility, we've been doing this a long time. Now I need some versatility. I remember you did a song, I think it was called KYP. It was like this weird, like, popish Target brand kind of thing, but it was incredible. I'm ready for some. That's one thing I want to credit Drake for. I study the greats like a lot of y'all do. I'm special. But he's been versatile. He's never settled into one spot, and I feel like the party, the drunk, guilty party gun, like there's been this circular nature of the same 7 concepts, and I want to know more about where you are in life. Tell me you're such a good storyteller too. Tell me about your day-to-day. Let me in on something new, man. I feel like it's always some chick that's made you mad, or it's always some chick you're hitting that you're not. It's the same shit, man. I'm just and this song is literally a carbon copy of that. So but the thing is, like with a lot of Drake stuff, he makes a lot of the same stuff, and you go, but I like it. So on this one particularly, I'd probably go by the 84. It has a lot of replay value because it's in that I can drive and not have to listen to it vein, but still kind of have a bounce. Like I was coming in and out, but I'm still bouncing to it. I would go 84, but I do think it's time to age up the work a little bit. It's like you can't be, like I got homies that like have been the little kid forever. Like, bro, at some point you gotta be the big kid. You gotta be the adult. At some point, hanging out with the kids ain't fun no more. Go home, dog. Like, and that's what your music is at for me. And it's the same thing. We talk a lot about Drake and parallels with him. That's the same thing people have said to him. I think at some point you do gotta dig deep in your bag. One artist that did that was Kanye with 808s and Heartbreaks. He had done the rappity rap thing at a high level for 3 albums, and now he's like, or maybe 4 albums, and he's like, yo, I gotta do. And then he came with a whole new shit. And that's where you need to evolve, where you need to go a different direction. So Xans and body, it's not even because you're old. It's because that's what my bro's been doing. Ash has been doing that. It's not like you tired of it because you. Oh man, I mean maybe that's part of it, but the reality is like Ash, you gotta be in your 30s at this point or nearing them, right? Like so. Anyway, get back to the acting. I'm excited. I hope y'all check this out. Trials and Tribulations, second studio album, self-produced at home and at the studio. He's got his music classroom. Is that a classroom at the church, or are you a teacher? You don't have to share that. I realize I'm asking personal information. Album's about your walk with God. Fantastic. New features, melodies, flows. A track where he actually produced the beat called Jerusalem. I think we might be about to play that right now. Gives a different sides of Christian rap, lyrical, melodical, woke. Fantastic. Yo, you're a music teacher. No wonder you're so good. That makes sense. That's good. That makes me feel better about your talent. I'm like, oh, good. He's also teaching kids to be great. That's awesome. Yeah, no, it makes sense that you're a teacher because the way you put stuff together, it's like, it's elite. It's that next level of how you should be. Let's get into the next Yak joint right now, Jerusalem. And he said he produced this one. Let's get him on the screen real quick. And so Ash, that's my challenge, bro. That's my challenge to you. And you can use this audio. I know you like to scrape audio from stuff. You can use this audio too if you need to. Let's get into this right now. Jerusalem, our homie, Yak Town, JDG.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fantastic, Yak. I love that.
Yeah. Let me tell you about a wonderful king. He's real modest and he's humble. He's the reason we sing. His resurrection was perfected. Death, where's your sting? You think he was Bill Russell? How his name got a ring?
Hey.
Son of man,
Bill Russell bars.
Strategic, you can tell from how he shapes the boards. Never been defeated. The iron of the sharpest sword. So it's only right I give him praise when I just press record. All I got is these Jerusalem flows, the metaphor is so.
Jerusalem flows.
I'm playing for you and your people, ain't trying to impose. I only rap to please God and not the demons you chose. See, I just praise him with my hands up, my hands up. Worship that'll make you stand up, stand up. Son of God and have to man up. On the cross he gave his life and said I am enough. Yeah, see, I just praise him with my hands up, my hands up. Worship that'll make you stand up, stand up. Son of God and have to man up. On the cross he gave his life and said I am enough. Please, don't get it twisted. My spitting lyrics is hieroglyphics. You get the language, so just depict it. Scripture, that's revelation and nothing scripted. I am the light of the world, but they hate to see me glisten. Let them who have ears listen. I'm prophetically driven, so what I speak becomes a car that I design for ignition. Demons split like decisions. Jesus is my.
So when I speak, it becomes a car that I design with emissions. He said, what you said earlier, I gotta go back on that one. That was cold. He said, my written lyrics is like hieroglyphics.
But quoting scripture, that's revelation and nothing scripted. I am the light of the world, but they hate to see me glisten. Let them who have ears listen. I'm prophetically driven, so what I speak becomes a car that I design for ignition. Demons split like decisions. Jesus.
Oh, for ignition.
Now that I got your attention, just one thing I gotta mention, I'm saved. I number my days. When you live in life for the world, you get stuck in a maze. Inspired shot up in my bones and I'm loving the blaze. I've been reading the book of Acts, you can tell from the play. Jesus on my life and no tap in his veins. Just like your songs with no substance, I'm just making it plain for real. I owe it all to Christ, he's worth the hype. He saved my life and took my strife and helped me strive. I just praise him with my hands up, my hands up. Worship that'll make you stand up, stand up. Son of God and have to man up. On the cross he gave his life and said I am enough. See, I just praise him with my hands up, my hands up. Worship that'll make you stand up, stand up. Son of God and have to man up. On the cross he gave his life and said I am enough. I am enough. See, I just praise him with my hands up, my hands up. Worship that'll make you stand up. The Son of God and have to man up. On the cross he gave his life and said I am enough. See, I just praise him with my hands up, my hands up. Worship that'll make you stand up, stand up. Son of God and have to man up. On the cross he gave his life and said I am enough. I am enough. Whoa.
Yeah, that beat was dope. I like the beat. So
praise him with my hands up.
So I like the beat. My only thing honestly was it was a little more heavy-handed with the Jesus aspect of it. I like personally when you, I don't want to say that's not the main focus. That's gonna be the main focus, and it should be, right? But I like it when it's a little bit more what's the word I'm looking for? It's just a little less heavy-handed. It's not hitting you over the head. Everything sounded good though. I agree with Song. He said the mix was nice. I agree with that. And you got the hook stuck in my head, so that's an earworm. I just praise them with my hands up. And I think that would be great for if you ever, if you're ever performing with the choir, if you're ever doing a show for the youth group or whatever, like that would be fantastic for that, because it definitely has that crowd participation aspect of putting your hands up. I like the song. It was a little preachy. I guess that's the best way to put it. But for the lane that you're in, I think you're going to have songs like that. So those may just not resonate as well with me. But to know you did the beat is pretty surprising. Now, it really reminded me of like a J. Cole beat. I would go 86 on that right there from the homie Yak. Drop your scores. I thought Song gave some good feedback. You're 26? I thought you were like almost 30. What up, Jers? Oh, that's what's up. The kid, you like that eyeball thing? I thought about buying one of those. One of them eyeballs. Those work pretty well, huh? Look, Song's giving the tips. Also, Ash, then I'm gonna say this super respectfully. It may be time to evaluate your life then, because you've been living the same way for 5+ years, right? Or 3+ years, or whatever it is. Maybe time to evaluate that. No judgment. Do you? I care about you. This is coming from a place of love. I'm just saying, if you can't give me new, I feel like you should be able to update the content after a certain amount of time is all I'm saying. But you still a dope artist. I don't want to take away from your talent. I'm just saying, like, I'm curious about more. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Good feedback. A dead sound vibe. Otherwise, it's dry. So does that mean like it kills everything going into it? You just have like a really, really bare vocal. I mean, that's not, I don't feel like that's the worst thing, but I don't know if I understand what you mean. I'll show y'all this real quick and we'll keep the music rolling. I'm gonna take a quick break, let my ears get a little rest. Let your ears get a little rest. Check this out real quick. They got this flying car. Look, man, we make good decisions, okay? Make good decisions in your life. I'm looking at this thing right here. This is a poor decision, okay? If somebody's saying you this thing is only 190 grand, all right? If you win 60 million tomorrow, I'm gonna advise you don't buy this thing. I don't know nothing about it, all right? Just the design alone tells me, nah, don't ride in that. But all right, but let's see. So it's a flying car, right? I'm good. I'm gonna just play the video, let y'all make y'all decisions. No thanks for me.
You don't need a pilot's license, and you don't even need a runway.
It looks awesome from down here.
Such a great feeling and just the best view ever. In normal aviation, you don't get to fly this low to the ground that often, so getting to do it in this point of view is spectacular.
There, can you see it? It's just there. It looks wrong. You know, my brain can't quite get a handle on the movement. I'm used to seeing how cars, motorbikes, airplanes move. This just moves differently. It's disconcerting. It's weird. I mean, it's awesome. It's weird.
If you've ever played a video game, you can fly this thing. It's one joystick. Seriously. Starting price, $190,000, and for now, the battery life is only around 20 minutes, the range only about 20 miles. Pivotal says that will improve.
It don't even get you nowhere. 20 miles? 20 miles? It's a flying car. 20 miles?
Calling this? We call it like an aircraft? We call it a flying car?
Yeah.
I mean, what is it?
So technically it's an eVTOL, which stands for Electric Vertical Takeoff and Landing
You
Aircraft.
need a sexier.
Oh, you skydive? Nah, I don't do that either. Nah.
And why don't you put some wheels on it and actually make it a flying car?
We definitely don't have the weight budget for wheels to be taking it on the road, unfortunately.
Disappointed.
I don't have a weight budget for wheels.
Told me flying a Cessna is like driving a sedate sedan.
Nah,
Flying
man.
this
Nah, man.
is like riding a motorcycle.
Nah, man. Hey, I was telling my wife the other day, I have principles I live by, all right? And they're very simple. Can it kill me easily or can it kill me quickly? Yes or no? If those two things are a yes, I'm probably not doing the activity. So, like what Jersey was saying, can jumping out of a plane kill me? Yes. Can it kill me quickly? Yes. Off the table. Motorcycle riding's in there. So I'm not a very risk-taking person. I like my life. I like my happiness. I don't want to take stupid risks. That's not me, all right? But for those of you who are into that kind of thing, have at it. There's very little you can do to get me in that thing. Under any circumstance. No thanks. Because even if you don't die, right? If the thing drops from right there, there's gonna be some serious injury. Nah, man. Pass. I am about yes. Yes, I am. That's how I've made it to almost 40. That's how I'm gonna make it to 60 and maybe 80. Self-preservation, 100%. But I think most of us are. I think some of us just ignore reality. All right, am I missing any songs? I know I got one more to play from Ash. I think I'm all caught up on the super chat. If you're waiting to get some played, obviously $1 until we get you through. Let's get into this beat right now from the homie E.G. STEEZY. E.G. STEEZY makes some good beats for those who may be looking. Show y'all this real brief, like. The name of this is Cranial Charisma. AAMO. I mean, I got you on deck, AAMO. Got you on the rundown, my boy. This sounds like Mystical or Dragon would rap to this. I like this too, song. It feels like 1998 Rough Riders type music. I can hear the locks on this too. Jada Kiss. It kind of sounds like Swiss Beats. Streets of Rage. This is, oh my God, that's accurate. That's super accurate. hear DMX on this too. It's a good beat though. I like it. I like the bounciness of it. I do like the video game aspect. It feels kind of urgent. It feels like a race car video game or something like Forza or Midnight Club. Maybe not Forza. Yeah, I like that. E.G. STEEZY right there. Cranial Charisma. I'm going to drop his... Not a jab. Well, then why'd you have to say it wasn't a jab if it wasn't a jab? You could have just made... It's like, I don't mean to be mean. Well, typically, whatever you say after that is going to be mean. Default, digital. I don't know. I like it. Oh, you said you dug it too, so clearly that's why it wasn't. I guess some people might take that sideways. I see your point, but I liked it, man. I would go a solid 87 on that. That's a good beat. I'd rap to that. It feels like from a rapping perspective, it would actually be pretty easy to rap to. It kind of gives you a lot to work with because it's splashy and it's kind of all over the place. I feel like it gives you a good amount of space to do some good work in. I like that. I go 87 to 90. I'm gonna stay toward the 87 area that I laid out, but I like that. Let's get to this next one. I have no idea who this dude is. He sent me this. I get a lot of random emails because, you know, somebody might see a reel I posted 6 months ago and be like, oh, that's dope, and then send me their thing. So half the time I don't know where stuff comes from, which is kind of cool. This is a dude named Born Talent. He's a battle MC, so we should get some bars out of this. I don't know to say where he's from. He hosts his own show called the 54 Side Show. I'm going to put this on the screen real quick because, you know, I'm a nice human being. This is his stuff right here. The 54side.com. Looks like he's got his own studio. Looks like he's done some Twitches and things. I don't know. Promo shows. He does a live radio stream. All right. Anyway, we're going to play.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I want to hear what it was, but that's not going to happen. So you can check all that out. Let's get him going right now. The name of this song, man, I got super confused by that. Oh, no. Where'd it go? Oh, it was on Bandcamp. Okay, that's why. So I think this dude might be out of NYC. I don't know. I don't know. He didn't tell me. Yeah, you can go to borntalent.com for more. Oh, whoops, shouldn't have done that. Oh, here he is. Born Talent, that guy right there. You know what, let's do this. So I can keep him on the screen. I'm going to pull his song up in another tab, and we can let him get his visual shine on.
I set the stage, it's 11:30. Dusting myself off from blood, sweat, and resin. I know a kid who likes to pick up the mic. He will push it to the max like he's riding a bike. On a hill for the thrill, go for the kill like Bill. He's a bully, but there's time for him to redeem still. Gave a sacrifice after being so ruthless. Spread the word like an evangelist, just like Luke is. The scoop is served like ice cream from Steve. Daddy's robbing all ideas so he can deceive. Best believe it's a conspiracy with many deniers. Now Jonathan a choice, but he got plenty of buyers. Music sold from the streets and digital dealers by the boatloads and 18-wheelers. Like Nancy, the fans be all up in the zone. From the athletic gym hopper to kids sitting at home. Across the globe, from America to Japan, it's spread like hellfire throughout the land. Understand, this type of band doesn't happen too often. It usually dies off into a corroded coffin. When you reach the top, guaranteed you'll be falling. I'd rather stay underground like Demogorgons, but still number one like Vecna with the sound. I know that seems upside down, I've seen some stranger things.
This is not ordinary.
I've seen some stranger things.
This is not for everyone.
I've seen some stranger things.
This is not supposed to be.
I've seen some stranger things.
Chances in life with no fees.
Sometimes in life you gotta roll the dice. Don't be an NPC or even think twice as you campaign. Maintain the best of your ability.
All right, I gave that. So what's crazy is like this dude has performed at a lot of colleges across the country. That wasn't good. And Ash Ash is TikTok sound. Yeah, okay, first of all, don't hate on the 30 pluses. I'm about to be 40 pluser. That's rude, okay? So we got to stop with the ageism in hip hop. I only say that because I'm old. However, this sounds like you came out in 98. Like, and I'm not trying to act like I have the most contemporary sound. You know, I spit bars too, but like, it was slow and plotting. One of the things I hate the most about a lot of rappers is the only person to this day that I love their slow flow is 50 Cent. There's literally, I can't think of many other people who rap. Maybe like a Scarface was okay in spots because he has kind of a slower flow. It is not a lot of people that rap slow, like really slow, that I want to hear rap. I'm like, bro, get to the point. That's kind of what that felt like. You know, the homie 42 in January, let's go. Old dudes making music. No, and that's cool to make the references, like, cool, yeah, great, woohoo. Maybe he should send this to the music supervisor over there, but I didn't really care for it. I'd probably go, I don't know. It wasn't good. It was slow. It was almost too contrived around Stranger Things. I don't know. I would probably go 75. The beat was cool to me. It was fun. I feel like you could have done so much more. That's a little bit of disappointment too. Who clears samples anymore, son? No one does that. All you gotta have is DistroKid. You can play anything you want. DistroKid don't care. You won't get any money from it, but you can put it out. Let's get into this one. I like this dude right here. I had a friend of mine pass away. A close friend of mine pass away about a month and a half ago. And this dude don't know me from Adam, but he hit me up and gave condolences and was really, really kind. And I'm never going to forget it. That was pretty cool. It's King TETRUS right here. Big shouts to homie. He also has a management deal through Rock Nation. He's got a sponsorship or partnership. He's sponsored by a pickleball company because he used to play tennis. Homie's got his business game right too. In his personal life, I know what he does for his job. He's a smart dude. Just like I said, it's King TETRUS right here. Click twice.
You disappeared, and I know you noticed when you said you're scared. Are you scared of my love? Are you scared of our love? And I know you want me back, but do you know that all of the hurt from my past they will show? And I know you want me back.
Yo, it just hit me. Me and you was history. I thought we'd be together until we get 60. It's something about you. It's like you don't get me. Click twice on my Instagram. Tell me that you miss me. I said, tell me that you miss me. Click twice on my Instagram. Tell me that you miss me. Wake up calls from death had me feeling blessed. Lost ambitions has led to stress. It's God's mission, I would guess. Yes. How long is this road travel to success? I mean, how much do I gotta change to get changed?
It's pretty heartfelt. I like the click twice. I like the click twice idea. Like, double tap one of my pictures so I know you still checking for me. Back in the day, long ago, when I had heartbreaks and things like that, you'd want some kind of notice that they still cared. So that hit the strings for me. That's dope.
I finally got a Porsche trying to get the range. I entertain wrong from right, evidence in every addiction and every vice. Yeah, see, I used to have a lady that I thought would be my wife, but I was into lavish, exotic Miami nights. Said I love, we aborted. Should've known fate was right. Used forgiveness as my crutch, honestly.
That love we aborted. Are you talking about an actual child there? I do wonder.
See, I love you, I be my only vice. Let's wait forever and get a second chance twice. Yo, it just hit me. Me and you was history. I thought we'd be together until we get 60. It's something about you. It's like you don't get me. Click twice on my Instagram. Tell me that you miss me. I said, tell me that you miss me. Click twice on my Instagram. Tell me that you miss me. Yo, I usually don't open up the skeletons in my closet, but yeah, see, I'm emotional. All my friends is married. The reality of dying alone, kinda scary. All my exes got babies, or they doing better. So we don't even speak, had to write them a letter. Yo, I smiled in every picture, cheese and mozzarella. I just can't believe it's me, you don't believe. Said I'm looking at your IG, you happy without me. See, I gave you everything in this world except commitment. So how then could I be mad at Madeline, Connie, or even Lex, or whoever comes next? I'm so tired of begging for forgiveness via text. To my pops, I'm sorry, I finally get it now. It's hard to follow your lead if you couldn't follow your vows. See, I accept your flaws. Make you proud. See,
it's hard to follow your lead if you couldn't follow your vows. Damn. Yikes. That's a bar. He said, I can't listen to you if you can't even do what you're supposed to do. Ugh. That's a bar.
Commitment, I gotta die by my decisions, tell the truth. It just feels like I'm losing it. I'm a good person, why waste time proving it? Cop the new whip and just cruising it. Yo, my ego on a pedestal. Why they always bruising it? Why they always bruising it? Why they always bruising it? Yo, it just hit me. Me and you is history.
That's clicked twice right there, King Tetris. Yeah, no, great life bars. I agree. It definitely lacks some flair. But it's also one of them songs you listen to when you're crying in the closet. Or not in the closet, in the showers. Y'all like, bro, you crying in the closet? What kind of shit are you on? No, like in the shower. You know, you go take a shower and it's late at night and everything's starting to hit you and you just tear up a little bit. So I kind of understand. Yeah, that was a Freudian slip. I can't find my socks. But so I get why because I feel like the vocals were kind of bare bones. There wasn't a lot of dressing on them, and I think that's all intentional. You're gonna lose me as a listener across that. But I like what you were saying. You did keep me with some of the bars and just the honesty, and I can also hear from the way you delivered it. It was very vulnerable. It was very like, yo, this is. It felt real. It felt like, yo, here's some stuff I'm going through. Let me share it with you, and I like that. I like that a lot. Big shouts to the homie Tetris right there. I probably 83, 84. That's at my young age. I'm happily married, right? And so I don't have a lot of space for that. Like, I've been married a long time too. It's not like I just got married. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like I just did it. So I don't really have a lot of and luckily I've got a great woman who I don't have to have a lot of weird stuff about. So that doesn't relate to me as much as it maybe did 15 years ago, 20 years ago. But I appreciated the emotion behind it. So drop your scores right there. King Tetris. I'm going to show y'all this real quick. We'll keep the music percolating. 80 from the homie song. Hey, yo, the Machine Wars have started. This is a video from China. The War of the Machines is on. They got the drone fighting the robot dog. You know, I'm such a Neanderthal. This just looks cool to me. I'm like, I wish I could go watch. This is cool. This is probably, I don't know. I think actually pretty soon this will be how wars are fought. I do think that there's going to be, to some degree, machines carrying bombs. There'll be machines that carry out infantry duties. I think that's closer, way closer than it's ever been. But this obviously sparked a debate about low cost weaponry. And then if you think about robots, you can probably send those through cities. You could have a drone going through cities picking people off. So, definitely dangerous. Let's see if the sound is actually from the... They're shooting firecrackers at each other. I think it's cool. I don't know. The world is pretty much doomed anyway, so... I don't think... I don't think that's our biggest concern, if I'm being honest. Let's get into this next one right now. Mike Titan. Nothing's Gonna Change is the name of this one. Mike Titan.
Nothing's gonna change his way. Nothing's gonna...
It could have been AI. I don't know. I didn't do a ton of research.
Rap savage, they craft average compared to mine. Never spared a rhyme from hotness to lockness. It's rare to find this monster. They can't see me. A peacemaker that kills. Tombstone throne sitting artists. My targets make them disappear. Word pistolier, every line crystal clear.
Word pistolier.
Like any rapper, they feel a fear. I still appear like Tony Todd when they say my name. They playing games they can't win. Jordan opponents to ignore the component.
They playing games they can't win. They're Jordan opponents. Ugh.
Make them disappear. Word pistolier, every line crystal clear. So you can get it like any rapper, they feel a fear. I still appear like Tony Todd when they say my name. They playing games they can't win. Jordan opponents to ignore the components is ignorant. Still a squint if I told them an irritant. To citizens lacking through dissonance. Shoe leaving prints on their chest, yo. Eights with the cross straps, all caps. Playing in the background, filleting it. This crack sounds bound to be addictive. Eclipse this never clear. Meet your decimator. Still trying to find an emulator for my pen and paper.
Nothing's gonna change.
Yeah, he's a great rapper.
My man Mike Titan. What up, what up?
Nothing's gonna change.
It's your man Cali. West Wago it is. It's John Wick, sledgehammer and pick, breaking the concrete. Jeans in the fabric, 5 Freddy and Blondie. They rubbing hands together. I see him scheming like Ponzi. I meditate.
I see him scheming like Ponzi.
With Father Time behind me, I'm probably out grinding. If they hate.
He said, I see him scheming like Ponzi. He said, I'm half Ace Ventura and Gandhi. That's fantastic.
Nothing's gonna change.
It's your man Cali. West Wago it is. It's John Wick, sledgehammer and pick, breaking the concrete. My jeans in the fabric, 5 Freddy and Blondie. They rubbing hands together. I see him scheming like Ponzi. I meditate. I'm half Ace Ventura and Gandhi. With Father Time behind me, I'm probably out grinding. If they hate me because they saw phony or I outshined them. I'm from where dope verses got rewinded. The underground was like Fight Club. Don't get reminded. I was raised in Los Angeles street soldier when the Rhodium was built in Los Angeles street culture. So the hip hop I grew with was more than just music to groove with. Now my roots embedded in this movement. I bled, sweat, and represented and improved it. My skeleton's a specimen, omega level music. Ladies and gentlemen,
omega level music.
The only thing I change, who gives attention to this bullshit? Fuck out of here.
Nothing's gonna change. Nothing's gonna change.
I like this.
Nothing's gonna change.
Nothing's gonna change right there. Mike Titan, Kylie. That was hard, man. I like the second verse better than the first, but I agree with the homie song. You know, very nice enunciation. Bars were immaculate. I mean, heavy bars. Stuff that you quotables, rewindables. Delivery was great. I have no. You said 95. I'm gonna co-opt your score. I agree. Great. I mean, as soon as it came on, he was in pocket going hard. I'm like, oh, like you caught my attention immediately. That's a great song. Big shouts to the homie Mike Titan, Hilltop Productions, Kylie. Let's get into this one right now. AAMO with Josky. I feel like I've done an AAMO and Josky song before. I feel like something here has been done before. Let's find out though. AAMO, Josky, name of this joint is Lie Again.
I miss you, but I don't need you. She coming like I miss you. And I'm telling her I don't need you.
You spoke directly to your soul, huh?
Need to try again. Why so you can look me in my eyes and then lie again? But I gotta appreciate it on my demon time again. And don't try to text a call cause I'll never reply.
I feel like you punched right there, AAMO, and you didn't have to. I could be wrong, but I feel like you punched that line in and you didn't need to. I could hear the punch, like it wasn't timed correctly. I love that took you back, song. That spoke to your heartstrings, huh?
Miss you, and I'm telling her I
to try again. Why so you can look me in my eyes and then lie again? But I gotta
right there. But I gotta. You did not need to punch that. I don't understand why you did that.
me in my eyes and then lie again. But I gotta appreciate it on my demon time again. And don't try to text a call cause I'll never reply again. I've been in my own lane, you never understood my drive. Never look for running, I don't need a bride. Iron Mike with the hook, yeah, I'm in my prime.
Iron Mike with the hook.
It doesn't matter what's the size. But now you against me, we was moving friendly. Told me that you love me, now you acting like my enemy. I think you was a witch, where you moving with dark energy. It was dark and light, mixing vodka with the Hennessy. But I should know, first time we got to know each other, I was blind. Oh no, felt like it was genuine inside the window. She felt me like
the hook, as usual, is absolutely incredible though. I love the hook.
You know, telling her
I almost think you need a female vocal to do the call, the call, the I miss you. I almost feel like that can be taken up higher. Or if you remix this, get a female to do that part. Because I think you gotta have this is built for a woman to be on. This song needs a woman's touch.
Don't need you. So tell me what's the point? We don't need to try again. Why so you can look me in my eyes and then lie again? But I gotta appreciate it on my dinner time again. And don't try to text a call cause I'll never reply again.
Girl, you got no business calling when I moved on. You try to tell me I should stay, but
I love that. I love that. That's dope.
And girl, you steady blowing on my phone. I don't wanna answer, leave me alone. You can leave a message at the tone of my own. Playing with a girl that I know. She'll never blow up my phone. Oh, you always calling and texting up at the worst time. I don't wanna.
It is, son.
No more, just stay out my life.
She got me like
I love this hook though.
I don't need you. So tell me what's the point? We don't need to try again. Why so you can look me in my eyes and then lie again? But I gotta appreciate it on my demon time again. And don't try to text a call cause I'll never reply again.
I like the song a lot. Big shouts to J-Ski. J-Ski killed that. Or Joski, whatever it is. You did a great job. Because you came in with this sing-song vibe, and then it kind of, you treated it well. You gave it a warmth in how you layered the vocals all together. That was super nice. Yeah, no, the punch was bad. As soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, that's got to go. And I don't know what the point of it was, because I get punching. The only time punching makes sense to me is if you have such a lyrically involved verse that you can't get the breath control right. But then my recommendation is just rewrite it. Don't try to rap something that you can't get out and then you punch it. Because if you ever decide to perform that song, now you gotta like point the mic at the crowd who doesn't know the words to catch your breath. Like, I would just say don't. So there was really no reason to punch in. I don't understand what the purpose of that was for me. Outside of that though, the hook is incredible. Joski's verse is incredible. Your verse was okay. It was a little lackluster. Honestly, it didn't really have anything that memorable. And I don't think it was necessarily bad though. It just didn't strike anything within me to pay attention to it. So overall, as it is currently constructed, and this is a rough go of it too. So you got a lot of growth. I would go 85 though. Yeah, no, that's legit. Yeah, but yeah, it does make sense if you can't breathe, but it's also like, yeah, it's a rough mix. But it's also like, then should you really be rapping that verse? You know what I mean? Like, if you can't have the breath control, that's what makes Eminem probably the best rapper of all time. Like, everybody's got that criteria. He's not my favorite rapper, but as far as dudes who are just able to do the most with their voice, Eminem has to be up there. I mean, because... So, but like, that's years and years of training. I mean, and half the verses he raps, I'm like, nah, I wouldn't have done that. It's because it takes, like, if you're performing that live, you may die. You know, it just takes too much. Let's get into this next one from DANDRE, Washington, 82 Thriller. He just dropped this one. Wanted me to, he didn't drop it yet, but he's going to drop it when he gets some feedback. So let's check it out. Yeah, he's just warming up on that one. I miss you. It's stuck in my head though.
So you wanna dance with a god? Grab my hand. At first glance, I was blinded by a star at first, and I fought her when Spartacus against these lustful thoughts. She said, "Fuck that," and clawed my back. Her breath.
He said,
a pool of sweat.
He said, "I fought like Spartacus against these lustful thoughts." I didn't think I'd get a Spartacus reference tonight. That's cool.
So you wanna dance with a god? Grab my hand. At first glance, I was blinded by a star at first, and I fought her when Spartacus against these lustful thoughts. She said, "Fuck that," and clawed my back. Her breath against my neck was warm. A pool of sweat was left. She stole my breath like that for long. Loud as a siren when she's on. Rolled me like a horseman till it's dawn. Clutching sheets, bit the pillow when I'm deep. She screamed, "Oh God," I said, "It's me tonight. I'm heat." Went pornographic in our sheets. I had to think the kid ain't mine.
Went pornographic in the sheets. I think everything you told us. So that line was goofy to me because that's so redundant. You literally just told us about what y'all were doing, and then you had to say you went pornographic. Obviously, I do agree with the homie song. His ear is immaculate too. IMM was the correct spelling. You had it right the second time. But he hit it on the head. They're very, very, very dry. The vocals are super dry.
Siren when she's on. Rolled me like a horseman till it's dawn. Clutching sheets, bit the pillow when I'm deep. She screamed, "Oh God," I said, "It's me tonight. I'm heat." Went pornographic in our sheets. I had to think the kid ain't mine. No Billie Jean. The way she fucks, it might just be. So we sinners asking the Lord for forgiveness. I need her more. Her lips of salvation. On my tongue needed an awe. As I swam to the shore, greatly drenched.
Hey, this is this is like a softcore porn novel. I mean, I want to give you a lot of credit for being so visual, but I'm reading this and I'm like, this sounds like something a 75-year-old grandma who probably doesn't have the kind of access to those kind of things she used to is reading.
Kid ain't mine, no Billie Jean. The way she fucks, it might just be. So we sinners asking the Lord for forgiveness. I need her more. Her lips of salvation. On my tongue needed an awe. As I swam to the shore, greatly drenched. She wanted to taste herself when we kiss. I said again, a mix of bliss. Pleasure and pain is us untamed. We love to give. Know that our lust or thrill is enough to send us out of here. Told me tonight she's in control.
I was trying not to laugh, but song is like, why bring the Lord in it? That's a great line.
Reins for me to hold, here we go. Cuffs her mattress, sex acrobatic, how she splits. Twirling tongue on my tip, felt hurricanes between her lips. Got me stuck, I moaned aloud, she said shut up, I'm like a what? Saw her face switch from gentle feminine to dominatrix. I submit to her presence like a gift. Open my mouth, swallow spit.
Okay, Dre, this is too much. You literally are talking about her switching. She switched mid-song from the gentle lady to the dominate. This is for me, this is way too much.
How it tastes of fruit forbidden in the garden which we live. Told me go harder to swim farther in her waters with my ship. Titanic sunk, I panicked much and how I.
You like this jersey? Is this for you? Because it is not for me. I don't need it. I don't. Nah, man, I don't need this.
Between her hips, she's my muse, my lovely nymph. Ain't no rules, not up in here. Crying tears by the time she's done, I'm killed. Went pornographic and I shit.
All right. Dre, I don't like that song because it made me uncomfortable, bro. Like, I'm not a prude and I'm not a dude who's like, you know, anti-sexuality or anything like that, but like, I don't need that. It's bad enough when the women rappers do it, because the women rappers are very graphically detailed about what they do, and even from them, I'm like, I don't care. I think that's the main threat. I just don't care. Like, yo, beat the guts, live your life. You know, salute to you for digging deep, but like, I don't need to know you did that. I guess I'm more of a keep that to yourself type person. That's how I get down. I don't need to share those things. I don't share those things. I ain't mad at you if you do. I just don't ever need to hear about it. So I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. That's not for McFly. I'll say that. I don't want to give it a score because it's completely outside of my. I don't want to say area expertise, but like, I don't. that doesn't appeal to me. Like, I can't score it because the concept of getting on a mic talking about a session with a woman I was with, that doesn't even like go into my brain. I wouldn't do that. So, yeah. Well, see, it wasn't like that to me, but it was like, we've all had those friends. At least I have. I've had friends that like they have to tell you about when they get with a chick, or they have to give you the. I don't need the play-by-play. All you gotta tell me is you got it, and I'm like, oh, that's what's up, dog. Cool. I don't need the run through. I'm cool, man. Like you did your thing. Salute. Like awesome. That's where it stopped. So maybe I am a prude. I don't know. I don't feel like I am, but I gotta tell you, even as a high school and college dude, I was like, okay, cool, man. You don't have to tell me what you did. I know how it works. You know, like I understand the process. You don't have to tell me what the process of it is. I get the process, you know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a different cat when it comes to that. Let's get this next one from the homie E.G. STEEZY. Then we got some Ash on the way. I got one in the inbox from my homie. Don't release it. With my homie OG AMG's got a new one. I heard the preview of that. I think that's gonna be pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't care, man. I've always been that way. You don't need to tell me. It's if you were successful, I'm happy for you. Pat you on the back, all of that. This is Werewolf right now, E.G. STEEZY. Sound song. What is that? You probably know. Is that just a synth that he's tuned in a weird way? I don't like that. It gives that alien feeling, but it's over. It's too much. It's too loud. It's too in front of the beat. It doesn't sit well with the rest of the music to me. It's very harsh on my ears. No. Jesse's like, but I thought it was good. Hey man, different strokes for different folks. I'm like, pun intended or no pun intended? It just not for me. I don't care. But you're also a woman. I think some women might really like that. That might really do something for them. Not I. So it's a pad. It's a pad. Okay. Yeah, I that's gross. I don't like it. That ruins kind of the whole song for me. It's too sharp. It's too sharp. It needs to be dulled a little bit. And so this might be good for like a movie sound, a movie score. But what artist or I don't know how you rap on that. I mean, you got to dull that pad. You got to dull that. It's got to be a little less abrasive. It's just too abrasive for me. I don't love this one. I'd probably go 70. That's not a great track to me. Yeah, no. Hey, nothing but love, Jerry. If that gets you going, cool, man. You know, like I said, different strokes for different folks. Me personally, your conquest, what Jay-Z say, what you eat don't make me shit, you know, like, have at it, but it ain't me doing it, so what do I care? I think that's the main thread of the whole thing. It's I'm not doing it, so why do I care? I'm more like, yeah, if I'm doing it, I don't need to tell nobody I did it. I keep it to myself. So I don't know. I don't know. Let's get into this next one right now. We got the last Ash song of the night. For some reason, I can't find it. The name of this one is For Wheezy. This is the homie Ash.
Number 2, left hand, right hand, bust it like a way to do. Nigga ain't got no money to catch a flight in like a day or two. Dark hair, dark skin, shawty too relatable. I just took my mind on a ride and we indicated to.
I did it, parties. Girl, what how you doing? Sticky like honey bun. Swear you my number one. And my number two. Left hand, right hand. Bust it like a way to do. Nigga ain't got no money to catch a flight in like a day or two. Dark hair, dark skin. Shawty too relatable. I just took my mind on a ride and we indicated to. I ain't met a bitch I wouldn't fucking, I couldn't cater to. Try to little bitch, she on Insta, yeah, that Weezy for you. Y'all let the town on some shit. Money hold the Lord's trying out the trick upon it, bitch. But I got that money for you. But I got that money for you. But I got that money for you.
I don't mind the beat, but it's very underwater. I feel like I'm drowning. Other than that, it's not bad.
2 6, I'm calling crazy. Lustin' over bitches, catch my number, baby. Top of the spike, ready for bad nights. Shawty loving Sprite, but I put my Xan in Sprite. I love your 4C, the way I lock it up and back. Don't ever say I love you back, so no one say I couldn't kill. Some say that this shit don't feel. Don't hit me on Instagram, just hit me like you were right here. Hey, 4 Xan D, baby, I don't really think about it. 8 Xan D, baby, someone say I got a problem. That's the least of it, you the reason, bitch. But I love you for it.
I like, and if this is real life for you, do you have an addiction to Xanax? Because you just, it's another, I'm gonna start noticing that now. We got another Xanax reference.
I got that money for you, and 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 I got that money for you.
And there's no judgment either, Ash. We all have addictions. Most of us do. So there's no judgment on that, but yeah, not bad. I think that's a good interlude. I think that would actually play well in the strip clubs. I think it's got this kind of, I think you have to be either on codeine or on or really drunk to appreciate it at its fullest, because it feels like, because you're even throwing your words in it, it feels like a drunk song, and you rap it to a chick, and I got that money for you. You know what I mean? Like it has those elements of like drunk, tired, you know, bad chick that I'm trying to convince to leave with me, so I'm singing this in her ear type of thing. Not a bad joint. I'd probably go 84. It has some replay value. It could definitely be on a party playlist too, like an end of the night drunk going home playlist. Big shouts to the homie OG AMG. This dude has really been putting the work in on his craft, and I have a lot of respect for people that work on their art. No, that's fantastic. 26, no kids. I salute you, my boy. That's awesome. That's awesome, bro. But you know, methamphetamines over time aren't good for the system. You know, it's crazy, and I'll say this and I'll get into the music and stop talking, but as you get older, you really have to start to pay attention to your health and how you do things, because the body starts to break down faster and faster. I wake up with shoulder pain on a pretty regular basis. So you start to think about stuff like that. So you're only 26, you know, consider me the big brother you never asked for or wanted, and you know, just watch that. Let's get into the last song of the night right now. Thank y'all for rocking with me on a Saturday. I think we may have the Yaktown album next week. I don't have nothing. I'm not going out of town or nothing, so I'll be around next week. So we should be live. I'll let everybody know. This last song of the night right here is Dead Wrong from our homie OG AMG. BPC 157 on deck. Well, I appreciate you rocking with me, son.
Dead wrong again. I thought she was the one, but she one of them. Hoes play way too much. They fold and they tell on themselves. Who else am I supposed to blame? I point the finger at myself and all I feel is ashamed. Take a look at the man in the mirror. The picture couldn't be clear. Fuck the pillow talk. The bed we slept in is made. Ignoring signs like I was failing a driving test.
That's not bad.
My luck, how the fuck?
He said, forget the pillow talk, the bed we slept in is made. That's a good little nice little image there. Nice little pun, little play on word action going on there. That was good.
Take a look at the man in the mirror. The picture couldn't be clear. Fuck the pillow talk. The bed we slept in is made. Ignoring signs like I was failing a driving test. I tried my luck. How the fuck could I?
Ignoring signs like I was failing a driving test. I like that too.
Try my best. I could change clothes, change flows. I thought this girl was changeable. Initials AMG, so my name ain't Captain Saberho. You thought I was replaceable, right? When you were taking all night to answer such a simple text.
It sounds like Yak if Yak wasn't a man of God. Fantastic. You had some bars tonight, so I'm glad you were here.
Okay, obey, you alright? Guess not. Instead, I had to hear the truth from your sister. She said I thought she was with you. That wasn't even the kicker. Nothing about this was sweet. Matter of fact, I was bitter. My heart.
Little storytelling. So, he's talking about, I've been checking with your sister to see where you at. She said, oh, she's not with you? Ugh. Not good.
She was with you, that wasn't even the kicker. Nothing about this was sweet. Matter of fact, I was bitter. My heart felt hollow, kinda like an empty bottle of liquor. I got a call from my brother while I was waiting on you. He said, yo, girl is outside, she's posted up with a dude. What the fuck? I guess I'm dead wrong again.
Pretty good storytelling on that.
One, but she one of them. Hoes play way too much. They fold and they tell on themselves. Guess I'm dead wrong again. I thought she were the one, but she one of them. Hoes play way too much. They fold and
I feel like the mix is nice. What you think, son?
Mama not surprised. While I compromised, I knew what I was getting. Before me, she had a flock of guys trying to Nah, I shouldn't even say it.
Now, the key words there if you listen to the song. I knew she had a flock of guys before I got with her. Well, if you knew what she was, why'd you get with her?
They tell on themselves. Mama not surprised. While I compromised, I knew what I was getting. Before me, she had a flock of guys trying to Nah, I shouldn't even say it, cause the thought of that shit, swear my soul would need saving. Ignorance is bliss, filter out the ick. She the baddest bitch.
So let me ask you, what would you do to change the vocals? Like, cause OG, he'll probably watch this back. What would you do to change the vocals? Maybe you can help him out a little bit, or maybe he'll let you mix it, because he's a pretty accessible dude. He's pretty cool. If you want to, I'm giving you assignments like you want to do that.
I'm not surprised. While I compromised, I knew what I was getting. Before me, she had a flock of guys trying to Nah, I shouldn't even say it, cause the thought of that shit, swear my soul would need saving. Ignorance is bliss, filter out the ick. She the baddest bitch, fuck her past.
Filter out the ick? You can't filter out the ick, bro.
Adequate, right? I should have trusted my gut. Instead, I trusted my dick, and now I'm stuck in the mud. We decided to pull up on you. Windows all tinted. I'm riding shawty and bros with one, know I'm in it. Angry is an understatement. I'm more than livid. The feeling can't shake it off. I'm not with the Taylor Swift shit. Look outside of
Hey, there's some bars on this, OG. He said the feeling can't shake it off. I'm not on some Taylor Swift shit. That's the cool. You got some bars in here, bro.
And what do I see? You with the guy you couldn't block cause you didn't want to be me. The same dude that you told me not to worry about. Won't even bother. I shut my door. We swerving, we out. I'm gone. I guess I'm dead wrong again. I thought she were the one, but she one of them.
Nothing but love, Drees. Good work tonight, bro.
Too much. They fold and they tell on themselves. Guess I'm dead wrong again. I thought she were the one, but she one of them.
That's dope.
Play way too much. They fold and they tell on themselves.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, the storytelling was immaculate, and I do agree with the lyrics being dry. I'd love to know more about what you would do. It sounds too dry. Singy parts can be panned out. The rapping parts are very tinny. Yeah, definitely. It does sound like a small space recording for sure. I agree with that. It's not open enough. I liked sending my email address. I got you, bro. I got you. I'll do that. And see if he wants to, cause song, you do have a great ear. I mean, it'll probably polish the song up really nicely. But I thought it was really well crafted for me. I would go 90 because the storytelling and the bars in the storytelling were good. So because there's storytelling and there's storytelling with some cleverness, with some humor, and you hit both of those marks really well. And I love the visual of you pulling up with the friend, swerving and dipping. A little bit of advice though, if you know she's cheating, don't run up on her, don't catch her, just move on. The only way you can get somebody back is by moving on and being happy. There's nothing else you can do. Pulling up on them, going off on them, giving them any piece of your happiness is silly. Just peep game and then move accordingly. And if she's got some friends, maybe introduce yourself. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, you went 94. I'm gonna send him to Addy, man. Cut him out of movie. Yeah, that's all you can do, because if you're a good person and you didn't do nothing wrong, they're gonna look back and realize. I mean, it always happens. I've had it happen to me. It is what it is. Like, you just gotta put your head up and be like, and then that's that. And then just go shine and just do better, man. So that's gonna take us out tonight. I do think there'll be a show next week. We got Yaktown's album. Hopefully, I'm very, very excited for that. Dude is a fantastic artist. And then we may have an Evase joint on the way too. I got a project from the homie Evase out of Florida. He wants me to do a show on, so we got that coming. I will check out. Send me the link. You've been sending me them links. It helps me pop in. I will pop in for Bard tomorrow. Let's get this beat from Drees, because I love Drees. I was just speaking on who you are as a person earlier, and I rock with you heavy, bro. So we will play the Drees beat because we love Drees. Let's get into this real quick. Quick 2-in-1. Is this 2 beats? Did you do a little combo action?
Please me, bitch.
Robot Cowboys in Space. That should be a lot of fun. Is everybody gonna be back? I know you've had a lot of the hosts. Somebody missing every week. Everybody gonna be on tomorrow? I like this first one, Drees. It's a very DJ Khaled sounding beat. We the best era. We the best era Khaled right here. Very Florida. I can hear T-Pain on this. Is Yazzik doing all right? Is he just busy or is something going on? We the best. You gotta start living and being great. God did. Either with us or against us. I like this one though, Drew. Now I ain't gonna lie to you, it's a little, the sound is a little older. Like I said, it's that DJ Khaled We the Best era. I'm telling you, that could have been on one of his that era or We Global. That time frame, I think that was like a 3-year, 4-year period in there. I could hear Ace Hood on this or Ludacris. Champion music. Yeah, I like that one. So the first one, it's probably 92, 93. I like that one a lot. It sounds like a Drake nonstop era joint. It's just kind of empty. A lot of bass on this one. I think it's thumping. It almost feels like a drum line, like a college band. Yeah, this feels like a drumline type song. I can almost hear a Kendrick Lamar on this though. Or like a B.O.B. Yeah. I could definitely hear B.O.B. on this. B.O.B. is Bobby Ray. A mile away. Yeah, that was not bad. I would probably go on that one. That's like an 83 to me. It's not bad with like the homie song said with the right vocalist. That'd be dope. Tune in to Bard Official Intelligence tomorrow. I believe West Coast 6 o'clock, East Coast 9, 8. Great show. Big shouts to Song for joining us tonight. Shouts to Jersey Bay. Shouts to the homie Drees, my man Ash. I'll see y'all next week. I should be here. If life ain't lifing. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Be safe out there.